mai haki pu'ula I ka manawa e o e ano e ohu ohu o hule hule I salai e o e ano e no pu'upu e o akane. Well, I grew up in Waimanalo, which is in Ko'olaupoko on the island of Oahu, and the ulu tree was sort of the focal point of our yard. You know, when it came to fruit, when the fruits were ripe and big enough, it had the capacity to draw families from the far ends of the valley somehow. You know, all kinds of different people would come, all kinds of different families would come, and to share in the bounty of the tree. And we always had way more than we could possibly consume, so we were more than happy to give away to all the families. So I grew up knowing ulu as a tree that at certain times of the year actually drew community to itself for sustenance, but it was also a nice chance to meet other people in the community. We grew up eating it in many different ways. I liked it baked and made into salad. My grandmother used to mix it with tuna and onions to kind of make like a potato salad that I really liked. She also used to pickle the baby fruits, which my father particularly enjoyed. I not so much. And later on in life, I took her ulu salad and mashed it and made it into patties and made delicious sandwiches out of it. But it was always something that we could use to stretch food and to fill ourselves and to really be sustained by. But as I got older, you know, my exposure to the culture of this place, you know, I was blessed to learn a lot of things through the mythology and through the songs and the chants and the stories of this place about and come to learn more about the connection between ulu and ourselves, and to really begin to see, as it is with many of the staple crops of indigenous peoples, of people living close to the land to this day, when we look at those crops, they become like a lens. You know, they become a focal point where the language and the spirituality and the values and the characteristics of the people actually kind of come in into one focal point into these plants. And certainly ulu is not the only staple crop of Hawaii, but it certainly was important here in Puna, where I live now. And like I said, it was something that was important to me growing up, and to many of the other kinds of people that lived, other Polynesian families that lived in the area where I grew up in Waimanalo. So I always knew it to be something very important. And the more I came to understand about the language, the more I came to understand about the history and the mythology of this place, which still really is just the tip of the iceberg, come to find out how important and how significant the plant ulu is, not just for its physical sustenance, but through all the ways that we can extrapolate meaning from this plant. E o e ano e no pu'upu e o akane hoalani halau haki pu'ulana I ka no e kaulana no I ka ulu o ka hai haina kaino atu ainala e o e ano e o e ala